note, in his first start of the year, he did just that. To do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And there's one down now. Standing in, Luis Sardinius. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. With a swinging bunt up the line. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Rounded down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. But they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Davis, line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. High in the air out to center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ronald Torreyes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And right into the shift. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Skied down the left field line. Rasmus is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's a .375 hitter. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Lifted down the line in left. Gardner will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Shot toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And a great start to the inning for the Bombers. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it
And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that's in there, base hit. Brandon Drury will bat next. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The second for one. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the one. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Now batting, Greg Bird. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Popped him up, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. At the plate, Caleb Joseph, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
How about it?
All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Stepping in now, Trey Mancini. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
How about it? Third baseman.
Ready now for Baltimore, Luis Sardinas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
In now, Manny Machado. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hot shot down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. They trail things here. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for out number 1. The 1-1. Misses off the plate. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Count even at 2-2. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw will have no chance at second. It's an infield single, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. So striding in, Didi Gregorius, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The batter, third baseman.
1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. Here's Chris Davis now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Hard on the ground toward short. Gregorius has it, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus, runner in scoring position with Sukan. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just got a piece to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Oh, and Rasmus swings and lifts a high fly ball to deep right field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's a 5-3 game now.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box now, Caleb Joseph. Count remains at 0-2. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. grounder down the line at third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the second deck and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run here in the early going as we are all tied at 5. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box, Luis Sardinas. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Yanked on the ground down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. And the inning is over. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied 5. At the plate, Brett Gardner is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit out towards second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Oh, and he misses it.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 7-5 game. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Ellsbury is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Darren O'Day answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it?
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Didi Gregorius. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the inning. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Jonathan Schoaf now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 1-2 now. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. Ripped down the line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Gardner on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Orioles.
In now, Mark Trumbo. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Brendan Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Here's Brett Gardner now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Schoaf. And there's out number 2.
First baseman number 34.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the in now for the O's, Colby Rasmus. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The catcher, number 36.
Ready once again, Caleb Joseph. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Mancini. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
In now, Luis Sardinas. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They've got some. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Machado ranges to his left. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 2. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning. Adam Warren will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Leading off the inning, Manny Machado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's Chris Davis now, head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 3 for 9. The 3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. 5 runs, 11 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. This is in the air to left. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now back.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. This is line to left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. It's a third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for no outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes it.
Play ball. Three. Ball four. Take the base. He's safe. Ball four. Take the base. He's out. Three.
18-5 the final in this one tonight. New York claimed victory by plating a total of 18 runs. Sonny Gray earns the win, his second. Gabriel Noah was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Adam Warren takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Today, game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, big lefty Jordan Montgomery. There's lots to like about this guy. The pride and joy of the University of South Carolina. Good, sneaky fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good changeup. His curveball has gotten better as he's gone on. This guy has a chance to be a really good pitcher for a long time. Good, clean, simple mechanics for a big guy. Repeats his delivery quite well. Has a chance to be a really good starting pitcher.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
First pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Machado on his way to second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. 2nd home run early in the year, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels. If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he's going to kick off the 2nd with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. Striding into the box, Andrew Susak.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Well, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive him in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike two. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In with it quickly is Ellsbury, and that'll hold the runner at third.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Lifted in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble. And there are 2 away. And the throw in gets away from him. Here's Chris Davis now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball is crushed. It is high. It's deep. And it's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Adam Warren enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Into the corner and slicing foul. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 8 and the Yankees nothing. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
The 0-2 home, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He could play third, he could play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
The 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Stanton, the runner at second with 1 away. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Mancini is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0-1 the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Here's Mark Trumbo now, head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 1 for 5.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Trumbo, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the 18th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Standing in, Tim Beckham. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Andrew Susak looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A weak chopper up the line. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza. He'll begin things here against Andrew Katchner. The high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. And we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Rickard's on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Jacoby Ellsbury is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Hit out towards second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Left fielder number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Popped him up. Susak waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Joey Rickard, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Right fielder, Joey Rickard.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Riding in once again, Trey Mancini head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Gardner. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Manny Machado now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Soft liner towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard liner toward short. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Brandon Drury will bat next. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Squared that one up just a little late. Gregorius stands at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Scope moving to his left. 2 gone. And he is in there. Ready now, Greg Bird. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Two out here and a runner at second. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Orioles are on top 8-3. And to pick things up where we left off, Chris Davis, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here. First offering on its way. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Set to deliver the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Yanked fouled off to the right. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Up next for
If you think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Scope rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back, still ranging back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Now another one hit deep to left. Looking up is Gardner. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to third. Drury has it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it's stepping into the box. Austin Romine smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Skied into very shallow right. In comes Rickard. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Grounded up the first baseline. Davis has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Left fielder number 11.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. This is line to left, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Hey, Zero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Gardner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball, foul down the left side. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Now in the box, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Chris Davis will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ellsbury is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Brandon Drury will bat next. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Chad Green comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fastball now hit out toward Gardner in left field. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This one's down to third. Drury gloves it. He'll go the short way to Espinoza, and the side is digging in now for the Yankees. Danny Espinoza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In his career, Espinoza is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he's safe. So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up. Snap throw to first. Romine on third. Ellsbury is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that
hit well again down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag and striding in, Andrew Susak. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Now batting, right fielder.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is right there as he puts this one away. The side is retired. 3 up, 3 down.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Michael Gibbons is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Gibbons.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
First baseman, number 30.
A left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was a double play victim last time around. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find a hole.
And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Aroldis Chapman enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Machado now on 0-1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Ellsbury. He's there and records the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First offering on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. And now Ellsbury will get it in off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Jonathan Scope will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Big swing by Scope now, and a ball traveling well to left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
How about it?
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home, and he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the 3rd out. It's a striding in to start the 9th, Aaron Judge, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brendan Drury. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Orioles are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
13